Hey Capricorn, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. And I'm Eve, and I'm gonna get you a message about a darkest shelter. Now, a darkest shelter is it's kind of a place inside us that we keep locked up, and we kind of keep our secrets there, things that we don't want to deal with, things that we're ashamed to admit, stuff like that. And we're just going to take a look at something in your dark shelter. We're going to look at what that dark shelter is protecting you from. And then we're going to look at something that needs to come out into the daylight or needs some airing out. All right, and then I did pull an astrology card for you just to see what house we're looking at, Capricorn, and you have the fifth house, which is creativity. It feels it's weird. It kind of just because of like just these masks here and whatever this circus background is, it feels like weird drama, like weird drama, maybe some fear or like some kind of chaos situation. Like, I don't know, it feels like whatever we're going to look at is some kind of like chaos type situation that kind of freaked you out a little bit. We're going to get some, let me just get the clarifier cards out real quick. Oh, why am I flipping it? It's not time yet. All right. Well, we might as well just flip these over here. Okay. Ooh, what is this? So this is what you're hiding in your... This is what you're hiding in your dark shelter. So we have the Sacred Grove. This is a little bit witchy, but I do like this animal right here because it just gives off this like super protective vibe. So whatever this is for you, Capricorn, you have created this shelter and secured it tight, definitely in order to protect yourself. It was because it kind of looks like whatever this witchy person is right here, like there's a there's a cauldron, and what do you do with cauldrons? You do spells and stuff, and spells have intention, you know what I mean? And it's like this whole box of yours feels very intentional, as like something you intentionally did to protect yourself. Yeah, and even the Seven of Wands is a card of defense. Like it was like your only defense against whatever this crazy, chaotic, drama-filled experience was for you. It's like you had no choice but to defend yourself. I feel like there's more to the story. I'm gonna actually pull a little card on this here. Okay, Capricorn, fifth house, creativity. What is this drama storm that they need protection from? Alright, so we have the Five of Swords. So, what I'm seeing is this dude right here, he's the pot stirrer. Whoever he was, it doesn't have to be a he, whoever this person was in this drama storm that really did a number on you, they were the pot stirrer. They made it all happen. It's like they ripped, I don't know, I'm just getting this rip, like they ripped it open. Like when they say let the cat out of the bag, well, they ripped that bag right open. They kind of unleashed the Kraken on you, kind of. And we have the Two of Wands here, and this is kind of like a directional card. And what I'm seeing, what I'm really getting though, is that like your back was turned. That's kind of like why it was so shocking, because you didn't expect this. You didn't expect this shitstorm, but it came, and I mean, you were like in the middle, smack in the middle of it, and it was scary. It was a scary experience. It's kind of like when, I don't know, like let's say, here's just an example. I'm not saying this is what it is, just an example. Like, let's say you're really young, you go to your first like rock concert or something, and you've never experienced like, like the pit before, the mosh pit or whatever. You go in there and you're enjoying your music and everything's great, la la la, and all of a sudden people are shoving you and pushing you and punching you, and just like it's just utter chaos, and it kind of freaks you out. You're like, oh my god. Now, I don't know if that's something that you would have to create this, box for, but it's something like along those lines where you were just caught off guard. You had no idea. You were looking in one direction, and off in the distance someone's ripping open Pandora's box or something, and it just fucking blew you away. And you're like, oh, I gotta protect myself. So, very interesting, Capricorn. Okay, so now we're gonna look at what this box is really protecting you from. Ooh, Eight of Spears. Oh, that's very interesting, because the Eight of Spears, that's like that. It's I'm seeing the spears as wands, okay? And the wands are very quick. Like the Eight of Wands is a very quick card, movement, like speed. And it's almost like whatever this box is that you still have, because this situation is gone. I mean, this has already happened, but you still have the shelter, right? And what it's doing is it's preventing you from like moving along. It's preventing your movement. Oh my gosh. So we have the Three of Wands here, and this is that focus, that vision of the future. It's like it's holding you back is what it's doing, Capricorn. This protective box, you may have needed it like to digest whatever went on over here, but if it seems as if you don't actually need it anymore. Like if you feel like you've been kind of stagnant lately, like man, I should be further along, or I should have more money than this, or I should be, on stage 4 of my project instead of stage 2 or whatever. It's because this box is affecting the focus. All right, so next we're going to look at what in your shelter, what in your dark shelter needs some air or some light. All right, so we have Death here. And that's that kind of like Scorpio energy of, endings, new beginnings, that kind of thing. It's weird because I almost I almost feel as if, Capricorn, that this situation here like made you feel like it made you fear death. Like you might have thought that you were going to die, or you know what I mean, like oh my gosh, I can't survive this. It's almost like this was like your panic room or something. But the thing is, it's like if you, it's weird. I know you know this. I know you didn't die because you're right here, right? But it's like you survived it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same with Virgo, where Virgo had to make this thing because they did it so that they could survive. which is super justified, totally reasonable, right? But like, remember, you didn't die, but you're still letting it pick at you. You're letting it pick and pick and pick at you. So this whole that's what needs to come to light. That's what needs some fresh air. And it's the truth. You got the Ace of Swords right here. It's the truth. There you go. All right, Capricorn. This was your darkest shelter reading. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit, and I will see you later.